Whoever lets his tongue loose on the honor of Muslims and looks for their faults, Allah holds his tongue from saying the Shahada at the time of death. Allah has ordered us to lower the gaze because it is the path to a pure heart. O my brothers and sisters, beware of this dunya, for its magic is more dangerous than that of Harut and Marut. Their magic caused separation between a man and his wife, but this dunya's magic causes separation between the slave and his Lord, Allah. Take advantage of your life, the bricks of which time brings down day after day. If you want to know your value with your Lord, look to how He is using you and what actions He has kept you busy with. Know, my son, that days consists of hours and hours are made of the breaths you take. Every breath is a treasure chest, so beware of letting a breath pass by with no benefit. You do not want to find an empty treasure chest on the day of judgment and regret. Never a distance too great, nor road too long. That leads to one with whom bond is strong. Reciting the Quran heals the diseases of the heart just like honey heals the diseases of the body. Whoever claims that listening to songs does not affect his attitude and desire is a liar. The two things which need to be controlled the most are the tongue and the eye. The dirty robe is more in need of soap, istighfar, than perfume, tasbih. A greedy is the one who does what Allah forbids and asks Allah what He wants. Whoever loves that his actions are not severed after he dies, then he should spread knowledge. The truth is heavy while falsehood is light. How can you have pride when Imam Ahmad memorized 1 million hadith by heart? Every breath we take is taking us closer to death. The time we spend in this world is short. The time we are held in our graves is long, and the punishment for following our lowly desires is calamitous. To achieve any objective, we need two things: Nobel himma, motivation, will overcome the obstruction right strategy. And deeds are not performed correctly with only a little knowledge. Punishment may be delayed and come at the end of one's life. What a bad life this would be at old age for one to suffer due to his sins during his youth. Fear of Allah removes the disease of idleness, heals it. It is the best discipline for the believer. Take heed from the lessons of those before you become a lesson for those after you. Whoever has self-respect does not give any value to the worldly life, dunya. The smart person must eat to live, while the ignorant person prefers to live to eat. you, love of this worldly life is more lethal than poison. Ill evils of this world are more numerous in numbers than ants. Sins to a heart are like oil drops on a cloth. Unless you wash it immediately and vigorously, it will permanently stain. The best of cures for sadness is to know that one cannot bring back what he has missed. Sincerity is a perfume hidden deep in the heart, but its fragrance emanates from the person. This world is a bridge, and a bridge should not be taken as a home. Whoever loves that his deeds do not cease after his death should then spread knowledge. If response to your dua is delayed, don't worry. Understand He's the master most wise in planning and the most knowing. Whoever spends his time guarding his money out of fear of poverty is already poor. You're the most precious creature to Allah. So be content with what Allah has decreed for you. If the heart is sick, the forbidden becomes attractive and obedience of Allah becomes something you look at with contempt. Every hardship that does not take you away from Allah becomes a blessing. The most ignorant of the ignorant people prefers being rewarded now, i.e., dunya, then later, i.e., Jannah. A woman is an accountable individual just as a man is. She is obliged to seek knowledge of her duties so that she may perform them properly. As long as a believer wears the shield of his Imam, the arrows of Iblis will never strike him. The hardship that comes with obedience to Allah eventually disappears, but its reward remains. Be careful of procrastination, for it is the greatest soldier of Iblis. A foolish friend is more dangerous to you than your enemy. This worldly life only impresses those with no intellect. Praying two rakat with contemplation is better than praying all night while the heart is heedless. This world was created to travel through it and not occupy it, and pass over it and not build it, so don't get attached to it. You should know that your obedience to Him shall never fetch Him any benefit. Your obedience is only for your own benefit. O you, the sins you commit shall never affect your Lord. He only wants to keep you away from your own harm. Knowledge and action are twins whose mother is high motivation. Endure the nights of hardship, because if you look through the eye of patience, you shall see the dawn of reward. As for love, Allah's love is not like that of people. Allah only loves those who obey Him. You will only achieve good by obeying Allah, and no good will bypass you except due to your disobedience. How strange! You lose a little from you and you cry, and your whole life is wasting and you're laughing. If you lose faith in Islam, then you will lose everything. Allah has ordered us to lower the gaze because it is the path to a pure heart. We are in a garden where our food is devotion and our drink is the tears that flow. The main reason for anger is usually arrogance. If you find darkness in your heart after sin, know that there is light in your heart. Because of it, you felt the darkness. Know that if people are impressed with you, in reality, they are impressed with the beauty of Allah's covering your sins. I came to understand that guiding people by one's actions is greater and more inspiring than guiding them by just words. Surely, the verses of the Quran are treasures, so when you enter a treasure, try not to come out of it until you know what's in it. If the heart was pure, it would be in turmoil when a sin is committed. Never despair of the mercy of Allah, even if the trial is long. Thanks for watching.